Hello world, this is Kevin from What's Kevin Doing. Hey, just want to let you know that about probably halfway through this video I realized that the camera was a little bit blocked by the phone on the handlebars on my bike. So I apologize in advance for that, and we've got that taken care of and it won't happen again. So to say sorry, here's a picture of my dog. Now on with the show. All right, we seem to be working now. Had a little technical difficulty there. So let's see, we were talking about, I don't think the other thing even came up. So let's get rid of one here, let's see. Turn the bike back on. Mirrors adjusted again. And off we go. So, we were talking about maybe, I was gonna go to the beach, and then I thought, well, it's literally like 86 degrees, but the bigger part of that is that it's season down here. So what that means is we're still full of New Yorkers and New Jerseyers and Pennsylvania people and all that, so it's really crowded. I want to try and take this thing and actually go on the beach with it, and just in case it's an epic fail, I don't need 1,000 people looking at me. So let's see if we can get across here after first. Yep. Okay, we're good. Good. Check. Good. All right. So it's a Sunday afternoon, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just chill out, not do anything, and just kind of hang around a little bit. Here, we'll go this way and let them have their family time. And I couldn't do it, man. It's just such a nice day outside. I can't sit still, and I just realized that the microphone's not plugged in, so let's try and get that in. Let's see if that makes a difference. Hopefully that will sound a little bit better now. Alright, so I thought, whoa, this thing has so much power. So I thought maybe, well, we'll just get out and we'll find a nice neighborhood to ride through, and so y'all from other parts of the country can get an idea of what life is like here in South Florida. So anyway, I might as well try and pedal a little bit. Let's see if we drop it down to pedal assist 2. So you'll notice that there are bike lanes here. I generally don't use them unless I'm getting ready to cross, which I am here. I'm gonna go all the way across. But honestly, the truth is, in Florida, we have a lot of senior drivers, a lot of older drivers, and I don't want to take the chance of having an accident or getting hit by them. So today we're going to go through Valencia at Abacoa. It's a nice neighborhood. It's certainly, I mean, you can tell by looking at it. It's a lot of big homes, a lot of professional golfers live in here. But it's just a nice place to come back and hang out. And actually, I'm going to start pedaling. I hit the gym hard yesterday, and I promised myself I was going to take it easy today and, maybe give my body some recovery, but I'm going to let it keep going. I'm just going to keep going with it. So anyway, a lot of this area here was all swampland and, strawberry farms and tomato farms and stuff not that long ago, and probably within the last 15 years or so is when all this stuff really got developed. But they did a good job. They left a lot of preserves, they left a lot of bike trails, but the thing I could never really get is that, if I'm gonna have a house like this thing, look at the size of this house in front of me, hope you can see it. It's a beautiful home, there's no doubt about it, but man, you got no yard. You're literally right next to your neighbors. So if I'm going to spend a couple $1 million on a home, it would be nice to actually have a yard to plant a garden in, or let the dog run free, that sort of thing. Oh, that one's for sale. I'll have to go back and check and see what they're asking on that. I'm sure like in your neighborhoods and your states and your areas, real estate values have just gone like ridiculously crazy through, you know, the last couple of years. So, you know, these homes maybe back then were, I don't know, 800,000, maybe pushing 1 million. Now they're at like 2 or 3 million, maybe more in some cases. So I don't know, you know, what do? You go buy at the top of the market, or what may be the top of the market, or what may be the new normal, who knows? But if you do, and that's what I think about, my real job is in mortgages. I've been doing that for 30 plus years, right? 30, 27, something like that. But if I make an investment in something like that and I realize, well, okay, I'm buying at the top of the market because I have to buy, and all of a sudden the market crashes out like it did in 07 and 08, I definitely feel like something's coming. I don't know if it's a, you know, a major market crash or a correction, or, you know, just maybe the economy in general. But I know people like to say, well, there's not enough inventory and there's not enough supply, so, you know, prices are going to stay high. And that may be true, but I think in this occurrence that it's going to come from an outside force other than housing. So, you know, something like, you know, maybe a recession, maybe just an economic collapse of the banking system, something along those lines, and then that will lead to a drastic slowdown, more than we're seeing now actually in housing. That's pretty. Look at that house right there, if you can see it. I like the way they let the vines and everything right. In any event, and that in turn will cause supply to increase and maybe get us back into a more balanced situation. We have to, you know, we have to, because it just breaks my heart when I have so many clients that first time home buyers and are so excited, and, you know, they want to go out and get that first house, even if it's just a little, you know, townhome or something to get started with. And I get them pre-approved and, you know, like good to go for, say, 150 or 200,000, and like there's literally nothing even in that price range at all. So it's tough, man. You know, they're ready to go. They want to start looking, and there's another one for sale. I think maybe a lot of people are trying to cash out while they can, but the market here in South Florida has gotten so slow. It doesn't really matter because it's, you know, in balance with the prices are just out of control. But in any event, so they get out there and they start looking around and they realize that, wow, there's nothing out here in that price range. And if it is, they find it, anything at all, it's in a neighborhood that you probably wouldn't want to be sleeping in, you know, or feel comfortable sleeping in or staying in, living in, whatever you want to say. So they turn around and they rent, and that's a real bummer. So we'll see. I mean, something's got to give and something's got to break, and we'll see how that goes. But in any event, keep talking shop. But this neighborhood's awesome. I mean, and you'll notice what they seem to do with these newer neighborhoods is, you see how that literally there's like no driveways at all. So they build your house one next to the other, stack them on top of each other with no yards, and then you get a little alley in the back that is sort of where you're supposed to park. And if you're lucky, I mean, look, there's no driveway, right? So if you want a place to, I mean, like me, I like working on stuff, you know, it'd be fun to have a nice 2-3 car garage, you know, where I can park a car, work on it, tinker on it, even though I don't know what I'm doing, but it's fun to try and mess up. See, back here, these aren't so bad. These actually have yards and driveways and things like that, and that one's for sale. So I guess it all depends on what side of the street you're on, right? Like they say, be on the right side of the tracks. But I don't know. But boy, once you get moving in the shade, it's actually not bad. So I was checking out the camera down at the beach, and it's definitely crowded down there today. So today's not a good day to try and get this thing up. on the sand, and I truly believe that I can get this to go down the beach. What we'll do is we'll do it at a low tide, so the water closest to the sand closest to the ocean will be compact and should be firm enough to be able to support the bike. I'm about 190, and I think the bike's about 80 or 90, so 300 pounds shouldn't be altogether, right? 190, 280, roughly, yeah. That should work. So we'll try it. And I'm still debating on whether or not, like in this spot right here, if I want to put a rear view camera. I think at the end of the day, I will. Because even though I like the mirror and all that, I like to have a camera here that records, shows backwards, but also records, so that it could be another layer of, content to look at or to edit with when I make these videos. Boy, look at this house. This is a nice one. On both sides, actually. So we'll see. I found tons of them, and seen plenty of YouTube reviews. I'm gonna have to show you this. But none of them seem to record. So, oh, look at that. Can you see that pink? Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't fly away. Oh, they flew away. Can you see it? There's a pink spoonbill. Really cool. Here, let me see if we can get off and see. You don't see these that often. The white ones, yes, but not the pink ones. See that pink one down there? That's pretty cool, huh? He's hanging out. No, hang out, dude. So I wonder how many alligators are actually in this pond. See if we can spot one. I can promise you this, if you see a body of water, oh, if you look down there, see that little turtle hanging out? Hopefully you can see him on that rock. So you gotta stop and look around, You never know what you might see. Let's go on this side and see if anything is on there. That pink spoonbill, that was cool. I said there's no pump. Oh, look at this guy. So this is called a snakebird. He's drying his wings. You see him down there? He's drying his wings. Those are snakebirds. What happens is they will actually go under the water and they fly underwater to get their prey. They spear the fish. If you look at his beak, it is pointy and sharp like a needle. And he'll stab the fish, and then he'll eat it that way, and then they swim around underwater. Like literally they'll be underwater for, I don't know, a minute or two. It's pretty interesting to watch them. And then they come back up and they'll stand out in the sunlight like that, spread their wings, and get them all dried off in the sun. So that's kind of cool to do that. Oh, and there's the Wicked. Nice bike, huh? Really enjoying this thing too, by the way. I really like this bike. This one has been a ton of fun so far. There's a couple guys, actually there's one guy in particular that he has one just like this, but it's the Ariel Kepler, which I think they're equal bikes. Now when I sort of think about it, I look at all the reviews, they're pretty equal, but this, this one has a little bit more power. But at the end of the day, it's kind of all the same, or good enough, I should say. But man, he's got that thing up to, he's up to level 4 so far, rather. He won't, eventually I'm sure he'll go up to level 5 and really give it a try. But at level 4, power level 4, that bike's already up to 52 miles an hour. That is impressive. So I think this one, on a good day with the wind at my back, what did we hit last time in that first ride video? I think we got it to 40. And you know what? I'm good with that. I'm good with 40. But that dude's got that thing up to 52, and he's not even maxed out yet. So that's impressive. So we'll see where he ends up once he gets to level 5. I bet you he breaks 60, and good for him, man. He's done a lot of work to it. So I'm just kind of riding around now, just enjoying the day. Actually feels good to get the legs moving. So I'm glad I didn't stay home. I couldn't anyway. Like, I think maybe it's a thing when you live here. Like, you look outside to me, and God willing, you're healthy and everything's good. Like, I literally can't stay inside on a day like today, and I miss a lot of football, like during football season and stuff, because, you know, I watch the night games and I'm a big football fan. Maybe we'll go down here. Oh, we may have done this already. Well, doesn't matter. We'll go down the alley. But I can't spend a Sunday afternoon at a bar or, you know, inside watching football when I look outside and it's sunny and beautiful and the ocean is crystal blue. And, you know, I just think about people that, you know, would do anything to get outside, you know, when they can't. So I'm like, man, I'm not going to sit home and just do nothing. So that's what I do. All right, let's see which way we go here. This way looks more fun. Let's do that. You guys can tell I'm a little more relaxed today. Usually I'm getting after it on this thing, but you know, sometimes it's okay to just chill out, just ride, enjoy the day. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Well, we talked a little real estate. If you haven't checked out my other videos yet, I, you know, just kind of wanted to make the channel fun and not like all about riding bikes and stuff too, but just, you know, just talking about life, talking about things. And so I posted a video of, you know, how I've learned to can food, I guess you would say it, or foods, or jar, or whatever it happens to be, and how to make stuff last for a long time. So that was, you know, just a little 2 or 3 minute video, something to have fun with. But so take a look at that. All right, let me think about where we can go. I know, we can go this way because I keep riding around the same neighborhood. There's lots of these little neighborhoods. Oh, little, giant houses, little, around here. And they're all kind of set up the same way to where, you know, it's the one main road and then the little alleys behind them. So, alleys down there. If I stay in the shade and we're not good, maybe I can find one of these preserve trails that I haven't ventured through before. I'm probably going to get all upset with because I'll get back and realize that this phone has been in the way of the video the whole time, and maybe I need to move that. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could move that upside down. Put it down here. That might be the way to do it. Then I've got a clear view. Should have done that. Well, I don't have my wrench with me, so I can't change it. But that's what I think I'm going to do after I take a look at this footage. And I've added the, oh, you know what? I just found a place. Let's go try that. I added the microphone, and hopefully, see, like here we got to make a turn, man. I want to have a camera. I'm not a giant fan of these mirrors, but we'll always keep it on there for a backup, I think. All right, let's go back in here and see if we can find some coyotes, or certainly some turtles. Oh, this brings us right off the central. Cool, okay. So that will work. I'm pedaling the whole time, so legs are moving. I'm happy. Gonna try to get this GPS overlay synced correctly. If not, I may upgrade to the new latest and greatest GoPro that has it built in automatically, where right now I've got to use a separate app like that app. I forget what it's called, but and then sync that data over top of the video and hope that, you know, do my best to get it right. So I just think it adds something interesting to watch that. Certainly when you got some speed working, it's fun to see how fast you're going. Alright, so now we've kind of transitioned into Canterbury Place. This is a cool neighborhood too there. This house has been for sale forever, man. They want some ridiculous amount of money. Like, I think they paid 400, 500,000 however many years ago, and now they're trying to sell it for like 2 million, something like that. So it sits on the market. Nobody's buying. Maybe I'll do a whole video of just riding around talking about real estate. I know that I like to watch things like that because it's related to my business and my livelihood. And, you know, there's a lot of guys that make videos of just reading articles, walking around different places, like Michael Bordolino. He's cool. He walks around Miami, reads articles about real estate, talks about real estate. So maybe I'll be the bike guy of Palm Beach County that's talking about real estate. Here, let's go this way. This looks nice. Or maybe not, but what do you guys think? You know, I've seen videos to where people are doing the bike videos, which is cool, but they don't talk. And I guess maybe depending on what they're talking about, that might be a better option. But and then the ones where the guys do talk, and no matter what they're talking about, it doesn't matter. It just seems better, more engaging when people are talking to you as they're riding. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Are they better with talking, without talking? Which way do you prefer it? See how pretty it is back here. Man, that's cool that we got to see that that pink spoonbill. Let's take this sidewalk. This is actually kind of a cool section. One of my daughter's friends lives back here, and this is their front yards. Like, they don't have like a traditional front yard, or they have the lake, which is sweet. So you've got a place to just hang out on your front porch, enjoy this view. Nobody really walking by, which honestly I think I would rather have that. And you can see, take a look at this. Look how nice this is back here. I could definitely be chill, just hanging out on my front porch, looking at this all day. Heck yeah. Oh, look at these guys. They really got it done up here with the rabbits. That's pretty cool. Chairs. That's a good life, man. That's a good life. Any place you can find peace is a good life. Yeah, I forget to pedal sometimes. I'm like just enjoying the ride, barely touching the throttle, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta pedal because my legs feel better when I pedal. So that's what I do. We could take this bridge, but that's gonna go out to like one of the major roads, which I'm not really ready to make that turn yet. So we'll just continue our ride around this neighborhood. Whew. Alright, so I'm in the lowest power level, even just barely pedaling on the lowest gear. And it's like 15, 16 is the lowest it will go. And I don't think, look at the battery, hasn't even moved. Hasn't even moved. So. Let's see if we can hop off here and get on the street. There we go. Maybe a little bit smoother on the camera. But nice, quiet Sunday afternoon. There's another section we can go to the left, and we'll let them go. Oh, does that go all the way? Yeah, cool, that's fine. Let's go this way. Oh, nobody's around the corner. Oh, I forgot I got a bell. Forgot I put that bell on there. Oh, this is awesome. Let's see. Bell. There it is. It's working. The bell is engaged. Engaged, as Patrick Stewart would say. I like it. This is cool. Nice. See? Stuff you don't see from a car. A lot of bodies of water around here, and those bodies of water, primarily, obviously man-made lakes, or some of them are not, but it's what they used to irrigate, or what we use to irrigate the lawns and flower beds and things like that, because water can be kind of precious down here until we get into the rainy season, and then it's like huge, massive thunderstorms every day, usually around 4:30 or so. And all these things will fill up to the top. So this is a fun neighborhood. Got some friends that live back here. I gotta pedal, man. Up, open house. It is Sunday. Where is it? Where's the open house? Middleton Road, Canterbury. How are we doing on time? I don't even pay attention to the time. I'm trying to keep these videos around, I don't know, like 15 minutes or so, 12, 15 minutes. Because I could ride literally for hours. Just, you know, especially with pedal assist. It just makes life so much easier. But I'm definitely enjoying this day for sure. But we're also blessed to have a nice place to live and a nice area. I see a path. Should we try it? Give it a try. It's effortless with this. He wants to peel out. A lot of torque in this bike. No, let's see what we see. We see any coyotes. I don't know if I'll be able to outrun them or not, but hopefully with my scary bell will chase them away. Oh, this is cool. Watch out for alligators. We should be okay. I'd go faster, but I don't know the path and I don't know where it goes or leads or ends. Otherwise, I end up running into a fence. Oh man, I hope it doesn't stop here. I just gotta turn around. It does stop here. And go up here, is there anything other than... Maybe. Let's try it. Soft sand. I think we're good. Now, let's see. Oh, let's see where we go. Let's give it a try. I'm actually pedaling through here. This looks like it was made to be a path. See this soft sand stuff though? This is what will put you on your butt. Fun. These big giant balloon tires, they definitely help. Oh, there's a bike track there too, so if someone else was here on a bike. But they definitely help. I think it's just like they distribute the weight. So if I had one of those, you know, the first style that I had of this, and I sent it back, but one of those like commuter bikes with the real skinny tires, I wouldn't bring it back here. I guess I could, but you just kind of end up slipping all over the place. So these big fat tire bikes are way more fun. They give you the option to go a lot more different places and through different terrain that you probably wouldn't want to try. Okay, Kevin, so where did we come out? Get out this. Oh, there we go. So that was cool. Here, let's have a little fun now with the speed. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so that was right around 30, 32. And honestly, that's fast enough for me. So I'm good. I keep thinking, oh, maybe I want to make it faster or do other stuff to it or mods or whatever. Nah, I'm good. I'm good, broski. One thing I do have to start wearing rather, is a helmet. You start pulling speeds like that, you gotta have a helmet. So. These are all the neighborhoods we were just riding through. Here, we'll add some speed through here and then we'll slow it back down again as we get to where I want to go. Yeah, 32 is good. I'm good. I'm good. I don't really feel the need to go any faster than that anymore. Yeah, we went through there. All right, we'll take a ride by the park and then we'll wrap it up. See what's going on down there today. Yeah. Yeah, that was good, man. That's a good speed. All right, we're gonna go back across and then we'll go by the park. And then we'll call this one a wrap. We'll call it a wrap. That's some of the other places where I want to take you guys that we're going to do. Like we said, we talk about the beach a lot. We're definitely doing the beach. We'll do, there's a loop that runs around Palm Beach, and Palm Beach is where I believe there are more $30 million homes per square mile in Palm Beach than in any other location in the US. And the crazy part is that if you go there in the summer, they're basically empty, right? So it's old money, you know, old companies that have been around forever, Coke, Pepsi, Anheuser-Busch, that, you know, they've all got a house down there. Mar-a-Lago, President Trump's home is there. Jimmy Buffett lives there. Howard Stern lives there. You know, they're all beautiful homes, but but I got to figure out what I'm going to do in terms of trailer, you know, or a bike trailer. So I want to take this bike and then my daughter's bike, which I still have an idea about doing a review on that, and be able to go different places, down to Fort Lauderdale, maybe Miami one day. Lots of beautiful state parks that we have. So, taking you guys that way by the baseball stadium before. Spring training's over, but now the minor league players play in there. So you can see we got BMX park over there. We got this park where I heard a game going on before, so it must have been, I think, lacrosse. Oh, you know what? I think what I heard was little kids have baseball here on the school fields. So let's go give them some props. Yeah, look at that. They're playing baseball in this heat. I wonder if they use, what's going on down there? Oh, they're doing football? Yeah, football down that side. Baseball over there. Oh, they use aluminum bats now. Let's hear them hit it. Yeah, we'll go over here. And then on the other side. I love to watch it. My daughter's an athlete. There's nothing better than watching her play. No, that sounded soft, so I think they're using a wooden bat. Go, buddy. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Oh, it's going to be a home run. It's going to be a home run. Will he make it? Will he make it? Oh, it's boys and girls. That's cute. Uh-oh. That was cool. All right. So that was a good ride. That was a good ride. Enjoying the exercise. Basketball courts are empty. That never happens. And that's like the only time I can get my daughter to come down and play with me because, well, I have 3 daughters, but the youngest is the athlete. And say, hey, let's go shoot some hoops, you know, let's go shoot some hoops. And we get here and it's full of boys or other people, and she gets a little shy. She doesn't want to play. But today she is in Tampa with her sister and her mother. They saw they went to the Taylor Swift concert last night. So I'm glad that my ex-wife, their mother, took them, paid for the tickets, saved me $1,000 a piece or whatever it was. Taylor Swift sold out Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, I think 3 nights in a row. It was Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Something in the order of like 300,000 people. I think the cheapest tickets were like $600 or $700. So, you know what, man, good for her. You know, she's talented. She writes great songs. Kids love her. She's been consistently, I think for the most part, a good role model. So, you know, my girls have loved her since they were little, and she was more country in the beginning. But I think she's kind of stayed true to, you know, her roots. She didn't go too poppy. She didn't go crazy, you know. Unfortunately, like Miley Cyrus, as much as they